Welcome in, Renegades. So today we're going to be talking about some crazy news that's happening on the internet computer, which we are going to discuss because there's a massive pattern happening right now in the charts. We're going to be looking at that, but I want to welcome you in. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and set those notification bells for the next internet computer ICP price movement and up-to-date news. So today we are going to be talking about NFTs a little bit just for the beginning of this video. Are they done or not? Was it a bubble that popped, or is it the next up and coming thing with gaming, metaverse, AI, and all of the cool things that are already happening in crypto right now? So Definity is talking about having a panel discussion. They want you to join them with Ace and Connolly, Swissy Nift, and Deuce Nero. Organized alongside Swiss NFT Association to answer the big question, are NFTs dead? This will be January 25th, 5:30 p.m. Central CET, and that is Switzerland time. And so that's going to be at Definity headquarters in Zurich. Get more information and reserve your spot. So this is the Swiss NFT Association, and so I'm really looking forward to this. We're going to give them a like. You guys can come follow Definity over here on Twitter for up-to-date posts. I read these a lot, but if you want to get them as soon as they come out, then definitely follow my Twitter, follow their Twitter, and I also have good updates on my Twitter as well. Now, we just have an NFT project ourselves. Called ICP Renegades. We have a nice team behind us. We are partnered with a few really dedicated ecosystem projects. We partnered with Ghost, Boxy Dude, and we are working on more collaborations in the future. But for this next month, we are doing a $2,400 to a $3,000 or $5,000 airdrop, depending on how many people hold. Right now, it is going to be a $2,400 airdrop based on the people that hold right now. The more people that buy the NFTs, you have to have two, and then you get one free. They're valued at right around $60 each, or 5 ICP is the floor price. So if you own two, you get one free, and we're doing a giveaway on Twitter right now. But I do want to show you a few things that I'm doing here on Twitter myself. Let's just go into my account real quick. We're going to make this really quick and get into this price. It's going to be a short video. So I just really wanted to show you, we just listed this rare Icp Renegades NFT for 4 ICP on Toniq market out of the project wallet, and it looks exactly like a 1939 Indian, one of the coolest bikes ever made. This thing is so chunky, and this is looking just like it. This is a very rare NFT right here that went for 4 ICP, and like I said, and this is below the floor price. We do one a week, one rare NFT, a little bit below floor price or at floor price depending, or above depending on what floor price is, but a fair price, right around 4 or 5 ICP depending on the rarity. And then we're gonna do this airdrop, and then we might do another airdrop of just common ones to more people to hold. We're gonna vote on that as a community, but we just figured out the rarity. So this is what I want to show you, and a lot of this is also going to be based on your personal preference. So I listed this 100% rare NFT for 1 million ICP, which is like $11 million right now. I don't want to sell it, but this is the rarest one. There's one or two other ones like this that are 100% rare, but there's very few of them. We did list this a week or two ago, but we had somebody ask, the whole point of this, we had somebody ask, what is the rarity? How do we know the rarity? Well, it's either based on you, or you can follow these guidelines. We might vote on this. This is just a rough draft of the rarity. The rarity is based on gold helm, rare. Silver, uncommon. Bronze, common. Background, if it's illustrated, rare. Darker color of the background that's just kind of plain with darker colors are uncommon. The bright colors are common. Now the bike, it's going to be the bike chopper with the gun is going to be ultra rare. Superbike, ultra rare. Indian actually is ultra rare. I misspelled that. The Indian is ultra rare as well. Military rare. CKBTC, which is like a sheriff chopper bike. Rare. Renegades, which has also, we should put in the misprint too, which is ultra rare. So Renegades is rare as well. Scooter, uncommon. Sports bikes are uncommon. Dirt bike is common. And the cruisers like the Hondas, all of those other bikes are common. And then we will go into the second one, which is going to talk about the clothes. So the clothing, vacation is ultra rare. Biker gear is actually ultra rare. Winter fit is rare. So I'm just going to put biker gear and vacation in the same one. So like I said, this is a rough draft. I just kind of came up with this as before, but I kind of just threw it together right now. But winter fit, uncommon, casual, common. Shoes, sneakers, and boots rare. That's what I should have done up there. Suave, which is like either dress or just, uncommon shoes, are going to be uncommon. And then the lounge, any like sandal, just regular shoes are going to be common. So we have all that figured out. Now, what about ICP and Bitcoin? Now, Bitcoin, as you know, I am the Bitcoin renegade, but now I am an ICP renegade. I am a renegade. I just made a Dogecoin video talking about the payment system and Dogecoin pumping. I'm a renegade for crypto, but ICP is my favorite crypto over even Bitcoin right now. That doesn't mean I would invest more money in ICP than Bitcoin. If I had a lot of money to invest, I would probably hold more Bitcoin than ICP, but that's just because that would be a long-term store of value that's more, less volatile, I should say, more secure, more of a store of value for right now. Internet computer is more of like a cloud, the everything blockchain. And one day it could be a store of value too. But right now, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, ICP, both top tier, ultra rare cryptos, ultra rare. Direct Bitcoin integration on ICP enables canisters, which are advanced smart contracts, to interact with the Bitcoin network at the protocol level. This allows the canisters to directly receive, hold, and send Bitcoin on Bitcoin mainnet without using intermediaries and third-party blockchain bridges, which are riddled with a plethora of security issues. The Global Web3 Security Report suggested in 2022 nearly $1.89 billion was lost due to just 12 incidents involving these bridges. And we have talked about this for a very long time. If you go back and you search my channel for a bridge hack video, the internet computer absolutely solves that. We talked about this a long time ago, thanks to the internet computer and what they're doing. So with the Bitcoin integration, canisters on ICP can securely read from and write to the Bitcoin ledger, which means directly on the Bitcoin blockchain. This is awesome. So check out CKBTC. You can get over on ICP Swap, Toniq, ICDEX, IC Lighthouse, Infinity Swap. You can get it at all those places. Am I telling you to go buy it? No, but I'm telling you to go research it. Check it out. It's cool. So where are the private keys stored on ICP? Well, we have our private keys, right? Well, it's a little bit different when you have the NNS, right? So in order for them to interact, let's read what happens. So now that canisters can also write, sign, and submit transaction, does it also mean that they store the private keys? Holding the private keys in the canister state might potentially expose them to malicious nodes within the ICP network, which could grant access to the user's digital assets. To prevent this, ICP uses threshold cryptography so that private keys are never entirely stored on any single node or a canister. Threshold cryptography allows a secret, like a private key, to be split into multiple parts, known as secret shares or shares. A certain number, at least the threshold, of these shares are needed to reconstruct the secret or use it to sign a message. Thus, rather than storing the entire private key in one location, it is divided into multiple parts, the secret shares, held by the nodes within a high replication subnet, i.e. a subnet with larger numbers of nodes than a regular app subnet. Furthermore, these secret shares are periodically reshared among the nodes to protect against a possible compromise of shares. Resharing means that new shares are created from the current shares using a cryptographic protocol. Once reshared, the previously valid share becomes obsolete, rendering them useless to any malicious actors who might have obtained them. So this is cool, very secure. Now let's go and look at the volume for today. We're going to make this quick. I already am longer than I want to be, but we're at 1143. This volume has dropped significantly to under 100 million. We are not going to make any significant move to the upside until this gets back around 250 to 300 million. We could start to pump up to about $13 at about 150, 200 million if Bitcoin does recover. We're sitting at about 19. We are $200 million above where we were yesterday, but we are still sitting in the 19th spot, still in the top 20. Still really great. What I want to see. Now, on the 4-hour chart, I want to just look at this. We're only going to look at the 4-hour right now because this is going to be a quick video. So we are neutral on the 4-hour. The technical says negative, but I'm going to show you that that is not true. This is, a possible test of a major level. We have big impulse right now. The volume is positive on the 4-hour somehow because we did go up a little bit, but it's kind of weird to see that. Volatility positive, social very positive, dominance very negative. So surge very positive, whales very positive, order book very positive. So there's not a lot of retail in ICP right now. If we go to this 4-hour chart, I am seeing a massive move to the upside if we get this breakout. Now, well, I really wanted to see this play out right here. Okay, so we might actually have some sort of an inverse head and shoulders right here. Okay, that broke out to the upside. All right, we see this. We might still have another one, even though the neckline is not touching these two parts, which almost invalidates it, but we're going to just call this the neckline anyway. And if this moves, we could see ICP. I'm not going to say that this one's going to happen, but we are testing this ascending triangle level anyway. So I'm going to just put this here just to show you. This could invalidate it, but I would like to see a nice move to the upside. Now, if we do actually wick to wick here, we're actually right there. Yeah. So this could happen, wick to wick. And so we could really see 1195. And then we also did have this kind of one right here, which would bring us a little bit lower, and it looks like this one already broke out to the upside. I just saw this on a different chart. I was like, I got to show you guys this. So as you see, it went exactly to that price target right here, maybe a little bit under it. For that, I probably have it just a little bit too high right here. But yeah, so we have an inverse head and shoulders breakout right here. And this one is going to be from wick to wick now. And we do have a possible test of this area right now. And we could get a breakout all the way up to $12. And then we're going to be testing this big area. It's going to be hard to get above that. But if we get rid of all this real quick, I just want to show you this 180 moving average on the internet computer, which is the last 184-hour candles, is our resistance at the neckline exactly. So if we can break out of this resistance, get a nice little pump of volume on the 4-hour, which it looks like we're pretty bullish on the 4-hour. I don't know why it says negative right here on the 4-hour. I don't see anything negative, except we did just go down a little bit. We're testing resistance right now. But if we can break above that, let's see if there's any more resistance that we are going to have to face. Let's look where this EMA 9 is real quick. But I just wanted to show you this nice thing. We're above the EMA 9, which is good. So that's going to be support. I really think that this inverse head and shoulders has another potential to bring us back up to 1174 or this $12 range. This is the area that I'm looking to. And we're also in a massive falling wedge as well. I just wanted to show you that one as well. They're saying the technicals are negative. I absolutely disagree 100%. I'm not getting any kind of like descending triangle here. I'm not getting any kind of head and shoulders patterns. I'm not getting any negative indicators in the charts right now that are telling me that we are going to go down. Now, does that mean that that's 100% going to happen? No. I mean, we could still go down. We could go and test the bottom of this wedge at 1048, but we're going to end up breaking out of this wedge and end up going back and testing $12, and then it will bring us back. If we can break out of the top of the wedge, I can see a move from 1241 up to 1320 and a possible move back to the top of the wedge at 1370. This is where I'm looking for a breakout. We have this inverse head and shoulders on the shorter time frame. We have this larger falling wedge pattern, both bullish. The only thing that I could see is the possible, retest to the bottom of this falling wedge. And if we hit the bottom of that falling wedge, we're going to test support right here on this RSI, and we're probably not going to break that as long as we have enough buy volume and not too much sell volume at that exact moment, which I don't think that that's possible, but it is. Anything can happen. I just don't think it's possible with everything that I see in the technicals. That's all I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm looking for these price targets right around 11, 12 bucks. There isn't a whole lot that's holding us back there except this 180 day, 180 4-hour candle. This is it. Exponential moving average. It's our resistance right now, and I look for where our resistance is, and that was the one that I found. So I want to see where the 25 is, because it'd be funny if the 180 and the 25 coincide, because the 25 is my new favorite one. We'll just see. That's going to be our next resistance, where we bounced off that 25. This 25 is riding our resistance all the way down. This 25 is the best exponential moving average there is. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Back.